Okay, let's see what these new lobsters can do. Oh, well, first shot, and that might be one of my best shots off hole one ever. Well, like I said, that's probably my best shot ever on this hole with the first time throwing this disc. And I don't normally throw lobsters, so let's see if it's just the disc and kind of a weird line, but no other choices. Missed it, but maybe lucky. Well, it's not the first time I've wasted a good drive on hole one. Okay, since I'm playing lobsters only, and I still need to learn the short somehow, now's, I guess, a good time. I'm going to throw the Eternal Lobster that I currently bag. You see it's some weird tear. See how it compares to Swirly Apex. Completely missed my line, but that's going to be probably the theme of today. Well, can't complain too much about one in the fairway, but I would have taken this from the longs. From the short, it's pretty embarrassing. Oh, first thing in the morning, no warm up. It's probably going to be like that for a few holes. True key to lobsters is they're a sneaky good long range putter. Oh. All right, for this hole, definitely gonna have to put these on a ton of hyzer. Let's see if they hold up. Got the hyzer right. Trees are still there though. Oh. That actually might be pretty good. Yeah, it actually pushed pretty far. Still stuck behind these trees, but let's putt with lobsters again. I'm just eh. Okay, this is another one I'm gonna play the shorts just as there's a chance I can actually get it here. Okay, I'm gonna throw the new Sublime and the new Swirly Apex. Oh. That's a pretty good tree kick. Oh, it's nice to occasionally get some karma out here. Okay, let's not rip it into the tree this time. Okay. Yeah, that's that like drifting turn I like in my lobsters. So liking that one so far. Gripped it right into a tree, and that first one still made it to edge of circle. But yeah, Swirly Apex is a little inside, so we'll play that one. Let's putt with lobsters. Why not? Dang. It's actually one of the holes that I've thrown lobsters off before, so I'm gonna throw my super overstamped second run Apex that's been in my bag for quite a while. Well, try to find a sneaky gap there. See what the third run Swirly Apex does, if I can hit a line. How's that for consistency? Okay, hole 6, another one of the ones that usually throw a lobster. So why not test out all the Apex? I got a mystery box, a first run, a newer second run, my very thrown second run, and then the new Swirly Apex. So no promises as usual, so let's see how these fly. I guess I'll throw the one I'm used to first. This tree's been getting in my head a lot more lately. That looks pretty good. I think it died out because I threw it straight nose up. Some mystery box here. A first run Apex. Oh cool, hyzer and nose up, and that thing looks like it's a bobcat. It's pretty good, but again, just throwing a nose up, this hill's really tricky to not do that, but never claimed to be too good. I got the spin on that, but again, two nose up. Well, doesn't end up all being terrible. So somehow this is the best one. All the other ones were like 20, 30 feet left of this one. I can't even lay up today. Okay. The smart thing is definitely going to be go down this left gap with the turnover, but then I do want to try just putting on a big hyzer and taking my normal right gap. Oh man. Okay. Weird right gap. Oh, this is dumb. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know why that worked, but it did. Yeah, right up there. The run-up's gonna be tricky, but there's a line-ish. Hike all the way up the hill to try and hit this hardest gap. Okay, the next hole in our series of how much hyzer do you have to put on it to force the lobster to go left? New sublime ones that are so far pretty stable. Oh, oh, the trees are very kind to me today. Whew. Even in the morning, the front nine sprinkle is so humid. Good thing I got loot. Okay, I'm gonna try and give this little baby toss on hyzer. Turn a little, turn a little, turn a little. Well, for that nasty tree kick, that looked good. Get this one a little more, get it flip. Get over the bushes! And that's why Zach doesn't want to mow those. Dang, that was an unkind tree kick. I'm gonna try and get with the lobster, but I got my bullet because I kind of want a birdie for once. Although this straight out of the bush is not my favorite. Yep. All 11 from the longs used to be actually a lobster shot for me back when I somehow could throw better. But I'm gonna play this one from the shores because I should definitely be able to get that turn around the corner. Probably hit first available anyways. Sure, I can hit this gap. Gotta be kidding me. Nope. And all the frisbees that people say are stable. So let's try them out. This first run Sublime, which I don't usually agree that it's stable, but a lot of people answer. Oh, I definitely don't think it's one of the more stable ones, especially once they beat in, but see if I can get it to hold straight. Okay. Sometimes I wish I just commit the hyzer flips and stop trying to push drivers down this hole. This is Eternal. This is what I used to think is the most stable. Oh yeah, that one's beautiful. Might be a new lobster hole for me. And then this is the new Sublime, which currently I think is most stable. But every time I say it tries to prove me wrong. Landed them right on top of each other and set up for a decent lobster approach. Let's not mess it up. Hold, 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 hold. It's pretty good. Gone down there for a long birdie look and lobster putting time. Drop. Woo! And that's a birdie on hole 13 with just lobsters. Oh, too much nose up. And that's the one that is super susceptible to your nose angle. It's another hole that I should definitely throw a lobster through the left, maybe middle gap, but kind of want to take that right gap for fun. So see if I can do both. Now we're taking the fun route. Oh, sometimes lobsters are just fun. I have no clue what to do here, so just try to stand still, just put it on a lot of hyzers, see if it'll just push the corner. That'll do. Well, that's what I was aiming at. It was good. Nope. Okay, note to self, work on the approach game with lobsters. If I can hit this gap, this might actually be a pretty fun lobster hole. Let's get that first run Apex again. You know what I've not really tried to do? Is throw a roller with these. I don't even throw back end rollers. But let's see if I can do one with a lobster. I don't even think the angle's right. First time for everything. Hey. Oh, and the wind got it. And she's over the railroad tie. Well, I got the angle right if it wasn't a lobster. Oh, great. We have a headwind, so that's going to make it tricky. Maybe my one I actually throw will do a little better. Drift. Just hover down. Get in! Oh. Let's see if I can even take this right gap. Probably not. Although, that wind's switching. Well, I helicoptered it up there, and it's just going to fly like a kite, and I don't think it's long enough. And thunk. Okay. One last challenge on hole 18 from the longs. Let's see. I'm going to throw the 2 I bag and the 2 new ones. So Sublime and the Swirly Apex, and see how many I can just get into the island. Let's go my Eternal first. Like usual, got a pretty big headwind, but usually it'll switch up there. So let's see what it's doing. And come back. Let's go Sublime next. Not as much of a headwind as I thought. That one's gone. Over 2. Not a good start, but not the disc I would normally choose on this hole. Okay, let's get it down a little more. Aim left. Oh. Hey, barely in, but it counts. Okay, Swirly Apex. Be nice to me with all your gumminess. None of them good, but getting the last 2 in a row is something. Okay, fortunately my cart's not tall enough, but we're going to end it throwing the same 4 ones. Again, the 2 I bag and the 2 new ones from, they left the turf out from the King of the Green. See if I can get any of them at least on the island. Nope. Drop. 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 Oh! One wind bounce away from going in. That thing went right over the top of the basket. So, okay. One more option to round it up. Last one, this super pretty swirly Apex. That's another one. Drop, 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 drop. Woo! Well, scared the chains a little bit, but it's a decent way to wrap up. Well, looks like the first one that I threw it over the top of the basket, got down in time and caught the back wall, but Swirly Apex just kept going, way back here. I mean, you're trying to throw it in, why lay up short? I don't know if that told me a lot, except for I can throw some of these on hyzer and they make for some fun lines. Try and get another lobster only around when I'm actually warmed up, not just messing around in the morning, but we'll see how many people just like my random thoughts.